قبل ما ابتدي كنت عايزه اشكر بس امباكت ثانك يو على كل السبورت اللي انتوا اديتوها لنا. كل ستارت ابس النهارده ما كانتش تقدر تحقق اللي هم حققوه من غير السبورت بتاعكم at a very early stage بالذات يعني ثانك يو. اوكي اوكي احنا باسبورت. انا ندى زاهر. I'm the CEO of Passport. I grew up playing tennis competitively in Egypt my entire life. I was actually ranked from the top 4 in Egypt. Not to brag, but just to tell you how sports was a huge part of my life. That when it came to applying to college, I didn't want to stop sports for academics or vice versa. So when it came to college, I ended up spending months and months researching various universities, various opportunities, traveling to the U.S. to hear a lot more about college sports. I sent over 100 emails to different coaches until finally I got an offer from Columbia University to play on their tennis team. That opportunity changed my life and is really why I'm here today. Similar story with Yusuf. Yusuf got a swimming scholarship to Georgia Tech, as well as Ziad, who was ranked from the top 100 tennis players in the world, and probably could have received a multitude of offers, but picked the first offer that came at him, a tennis scholarship at Western Michigan. We can proudly say we're from the lucky 1% of Egyptian athletes that actually pursued college sports. But what about the hundreds and thousands of other athletes that miss out on their potential? And it's not only because they don't know about the opportunity, but even if they do, there's no direct channel of communication between athletes in our region and U.S. college coaches. Therefore, our athletes are unexposed and coaches are unable to recruit from our region. Athletes also grow up thinking that they must pick an athletic or an academic path, but that's not the case. And that's where Passport comes in, the first online platform connecting athletes in our region with international sports scholarships. I'll tell you a little bit how Passport works through one of our success cases, Amira. Amira was the second best tennis player in Egypt. We first scouted her at an international tennis tournament where she found out about college sports. All she had to do was sign up on our platform, upload her academic and athletic achievements, including highlight videos, was then instantly matched to universities that best fit her profile, and could message a multitude of coaches and get various scholarship offers, all on one convenient platform. So compared to my experience, or Yusuf's or Ziad's, we were able to save Amira from potentially sacrificing her tennis career, spending months and months of research on paperwork and prep and applying to different universities, and ultimately potentially spending a big cost on a scout and on traveling to the U.S. to hear about these opportunities, and the best thing of all, $120,000 of college tuition, as she got a full tennis scholarship to New Jersey Institute of Technology. We look at our market from two sides. The U.S. college sports market, which who would have thought spends over $7 billion a year, and half of that is dedicated solely to these sports scholarships, giving over 150,000 seats a year. On the other hand, we have a lot of talent in the region. We've identified 10 key target countries that we want to tap into, getting us over 2 million potential athletes at a market value of over $600 million. In terms of competition, there is no one doing something similar in the region. The market is truly ours for the taking. But globally, we are the first to digitize the entire recruiting process, offer coaches access to talent from this previously untapped region, and we do so through a hybrid model. Currently, we just started testing our revenue stream by charging an athlete a subscription fee for our value-add services, as well as a success fee once they are placed through a scholarship. In terms of B2B, we've identified key partners like schools and clubs, of which we work with and offer discounted fees in return for a yearly contract. In terms of third-party affiliates like SAT providers, other scholarship providers, we work with them on a referral commission-based model. So far, we've already helped 18 athletes get full scholarships. We now have more than 190 universities that we're working with. More than 1,000 athletes are on board. We're working currently with 5 schools in Egypt and are establishing key partnerships like Al Ahli Club and Amid East and the U.S. Embassy. So as I said, we just started testing our revenue streams and generated our first $5,000 last month. So this is taking you a little bit of a step back. It's a visual showing you how many, like the key components that can really make a good athlete. We are currently tapping into the ones you see on the left, but this is where we want to grow into and really offer services for the athlete to become to maximize his potential as we tap into various components. And this aligns with our game plan, of which where we want to add various services along the way, not just stop at college sports, but as you see, add, for example, college showcases, events, sports events, high school placement, a lot of other services. And as we do so, we envision adding a lot more revenue streams. In order for us to be able to do so, we are now raising over $200,000, and primarily to increase our offline acquisition of the top talented athlete and invest in our technology to automate these processes and improve our smart matching algorithms to make it a lot more smoother on the platform, where the athlete can automatically be matched as soon as they sign up, and ideally expand across the region through our B2B partnerships. Our team lives and breathes the product. As I mentioned, a lot of us are former college athletes who have experience working in tech and sports companies. So together, we really are the right team to take this product forward. Not only that, but we're mentored and advised by Ahmed Osman, who has experience in private equity, as well as Ali Fakhrani, who exited the first sports company in the Middle East. So they say, don't hate the player, hate the game. We say together, let's empower the player and change the game. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The